Need to clip that bit out. You will hopefully won't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm taking a mental note. Oh, so here we're adding in the piercings. I very much enjoy having piercings. I think they're visually interesting. And so I gave the cat all the piercings I have in my ears. I was not able to give them my other piercings because they are on the mouth. Under no circumstance should you pierce a real cat. It's a bad idea. Like, just don't. It's not even that interesting. I mean, if anything, you're making your cat like really hate you, and probably, you know, really dislike anything you're holding. And what's the point of having a cat then? But different conversation for a different time. This cat wears glasses and has a human consciousness, so they can be pierced by whoever they want, which only really seems to be me, since I'm the first person to draw them. I mean, if other people want to draw them with other piercings on their face, go for it. Always down for that. Colours. How do they work? I thought maybe the purple would be nice, but it always just has a sort of pastel Joker feel to it. Or kind of like, there's some British candies called Refreshers, and they look exact in colour, and I love them, but they don't work super well alongside like a moss green like we have here. So I tried going for a mint or green. I do quite like how that came out, even though it resembles one of my Stormhawks OCs from way back in the day when I was just a little kidler on Divine Art. And oh god. Oh, it was lazy. It was just Stark's design, but a little bit lighter, a little bit more feminine, and also the character had amnesia because of course they did. So I guess this is kind of homage to my silly past in a way. I gave it brown eyes to match in with my actual eyes. I don't have green skin, sadly, but I definitely have brown eyes. My whites aren't quite that colour either, but I thought that would help the brown stand out. And yeah, I coloured the mouth in with these cutesy soft colours, and I tried to do blue. These colours don't go at all. I was like, maybe I'll discover something new and interesting, and I didn't. I just discovered that blue is kind of ugly with green if it's not the right kind of blue. So I also chose at this point that I was going to just black out some areas, such as mask, the mouth, everything. I committed to that because it's a style I use normally, and I feel like it can really help keep an image simple to just have some areas that are just pure black. It just works for me. It simplifies things down. You can also add a little bit of shading on top using the addition layer, or I was like, can you put darkness on top of black? And no, because black is the darkest shade, so yeah, you can't put anything on top, but I mean, you can put things underneath. And if you were really trying, you could give it a 3-tonal, but then what would be the point in blacking it out? Just give it a little shine, it's fine. And don't overcomplicate yourself, like, with everything. Yeah, like, have your pieces that you absolutely toil away on, your labours of love. Do that 100%. Those are fantastic too. But just make sure, remember, not every art piece needs to take a fortnight. It's good to not like put pressure on when you're still learning and just focusing in on one thing, because I did that for a long time and it really kept me behind in like kind of growing. And like, well, I wouldn't say this is great art or anything. That's kind of the point. Like, I'm not as good at this as I want to be, and hopefully by this channel I'll learn to be that way. I really like doing little gemstone colours, but I keep putting these lighter colours on top to like define them. I feel like I might kind of round them a little bit. I need to find out a happy medium in that. But I feel like with it zoomed out, it's not too much of a worry. Sweetie Belle, please don't do that. My cat is visiting. She's just determined to play with just about anything she comes across. We were grooming the male cat Toulouse because it's summertime. They're losing their summer coat, their winter coat, sorry. And she just really loves his fur. She is desperate to try and get to it and like rub her face on it, basically. It's really cute. Very sweet. I'm so glad these two love each other as much as they do. Anyway, back to the video. So yeah, we're kind of wrapping up here. I'm starting to put in a lot of the little lighting. I did choose to use addition and multiply layers. I know these aren't the most popular amongst artists, but these aren't what I normally use. These are just for little cutesy illustrative logo like things, you know, something cartoony. And this is very cartoony. I also love adding shine to things, like making it look almost metallic in shine. I'm not 100% even to 10% of the way there to make it look realistic, but I like how it looks so far. I think the change I would make though would maybe put a bit of highlighting along like the edge of the letters that are facing the light more. The left side light. But I do also like I get, like, this is a cat and cats are furry, but because this was so simple I didn't want to give it like a really complex shading, so it has this really shiny circle on top of its head, but like that makes it look like a bowling ball. I guess if I put one more, if I stretch one more part of my ear, I would have, you know, a bowling ball style thing going on. It's cute though. I think it's cuter, like, without having to go in and do little flecks of fur in this case. In a lot of other cases I would like to do the fur, but and yeah, thank you very much for watching me create this logo. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.